Isis and Horus Part 2. Eventually temples to Isis began to spread outside of Egypt. In many locations, particularly Byblos, her cult took over that of worship to the Semitic goddess Astarte, apparently due to the similarity of names and associations. During the Hellenic era, due to her attributes as a protector and mother, as well as a lusty aspect gained when she absorbed some aspects of Hathor, she became the patron goddess of sailors, who spread her worship with the trading ships circulating the Mediterranean Sea. Likewise, the Arabian goddess Alasa or Alasa, whose name is close to that of Isis, is believed to be a manifestation of her. This, however, is thought to be based on the similarity in the name. Throughout the Greco-Roman world, Isis became one of the most significant of the mystery religions, and many classical writers refer to her temples, cults, and rites. Temples to Isis were built in Iraq, Greece and Rome, with a well-preserved example discovered in Pompeii. At Philly her worship persisted until the 6th century, long after the rise of Christianity and the subsequent suppression of paganism. The cult of Isis and Osiris continued up until the 6th century AD on the island of Philly in Upper Nile. The Theodosian decree, in about 380 AD, to destroy all pagan temples was not enforced there until the time of Justinian. This toleration was due to an old treaty made between the Blemmyes Nobody and Diocletian. Every year they visited Elephantine, and at certain intervals took the image of Isis upriver to the land of the Blemmyes for oracular purposes before returning it. Justinian sent Narses to destroy the sanctuaries, with the priests being arrested, and the divine images taken to Constantinople. Philly was the last of the ancient Egyptian temples to be closed. Scholars have made comparisons with Isis worship in late Roman times and the cult of the Blessed Virgin Mary. After the Christian religion gained popularity and started dispersing into Europe and then throughout Rome, the Christians converted an Isis shrine in Egypt into one for Mary, and in other ways deliberately took images from the pagan world. Historian Will Durant wrote that early Christians sometimes worshipped before the statues of Isis suckling the infant Horus, seeing in them another form of the ancient and noble myth by which woman, that is, the female principle, creating all things, becomes at last the mother of God. Though the Virgin Mary is not worshipped, she is venerated. In Catholicism and Orthodoxy, her role as a merciful mother figure has parallels with the figure of Isis. This is the result of early Christian exposure to Egyptian art. In a survey of 20 leading Egyptologists by Dr. W. Ward Baske, a Christian scholar, found that all who responded recognized that the image of the baby Horus and Isis has influenced the Christian iconography of Madonna and Child, but that there were no other similarities, no evidence that Horus was born of a virgin, had 12 followers, etc.